Good morning, guys. Um, I wanted to talk this morning real quickly about being older and staying in shape and being younger, getting into shape. First, I'll start with the older. A lot of people are coming to me now. They're seeing some of my videos saying they want to work out, they want to lose weight. How long is it going to take? Blah blah blah. And I've mentioned this in my other video a little bit, but I wanted to elaborate. It's not easy. Okay. I have someone I'm working out with right now that trains incredibly hard. It's the woman you see in most of the videos. And every day I'm trying something new with her. Now she doesn't listen to everything I say. And what I mean by that is when I give someone a strict command order or what I say program, and I order people what to do. I tell them what to do. It's not a suggestion. I'll say, all right, for the next week, I need you to eat 4 hard-boiled eggs every morning. Start getting that into your routine. You notice why I say that? I don't say what to eat the rest of the day. I train people like they should be trained. That's why I always say I'm one of the best trainers out there. You're not going to give somebody, this is what I want you to eat for the rest of the week. No. Start with that. Make that a habit. Then we'll add something else to that. Make that a habit. All right. So that's why I say eat the 4 hard-boiled eggs every day for the next week. Once you've done that, we'll move to the next step. Now, everybody that I give a diet to, that ask me about dieting and eating, that's what I do. Usually I'll start them with don't eat bread for 1 week. Then call me. I never get phone calls. It's not as easy as you think. So, like I said, and this is a little off topic, but I say with the diet, and this is all about to do with listening to me. So if I tell you to do something, you got to do it diet wise. There's a reason for this. There's a method behind it. Training wise, it's even harder because I don't know you. I don't know your body. Most likely you're new to fitness or you're not on a higher level. So you don't really know how your body's going to react. And even me, I know how my body reacted back in the day, but I don't know how it's going to react now. So I know I'm jumping around, but this is just how I think in the morning when I process thoughts and shoot videos. I don't really put too much effort into. Let me write down what I'm going to say. So let's get back to when you're older. It's not as easy as just going to the gym and working out. So I told her, all right, so what I need you to do the rest of this week is mile of cardio before your workout, a mile of cardio after work. I know we did that for a while. I told her to stop because it looked like she was losing a little bit too much muscle. So then I said, this week, I want you to go back to the mile before, mile and after, but instead of doing all the conditioning work, we're going to go back to heavy weight training this week. And so it seems like a lot of jumping around, but unless she sticks to something that I say for 2 weeks straight, I don't know how it's going to affect her. I don't know how she's going to react. I got to, number one, see how she feels. How does she look to herself? And then I got to look at her and say, okay, this is what I see, what's going on. It's a different process, guys, when you're older, when you're in your 40s, even late 30s, early 50s and on. It's a different process. Like me, I found something that just worked for me, and I'll share with you guys. 200 push-ups a day. As crazy as it sounds, the 200 push-ups a day and the boxing have rounded out my shoulders so much in just a week and a half period. I say 2 weeks, actually. 200 push-ups a day. I do 100 at the beginning of my workout, then 100 later on in the day. And I don't do them nonstop. Like I said, you break it up, 15, 15, 15, 15, whatever. But that's made a tremendous difference, okay? We're not even getting into my diet because my diet's something I'm not going to talk about right now. But just training-wise, I'm always switching it up. Now, after this week of weights, because I'm going to go with weights again. Now, I pulled something in my lower abdomen, so I got to be very careful what I do. But then all next week, I'm probably going to do conditioning again for probably 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks of conditioning because I really enjoy the conditioning. And I noticed 2 weeks of conditioning, I still do a little bit of weights here and there. And I'm not going to get into my whole routine. But then the next week after those 2 weeks or the third week, it's all like heavy lifting again. And I've noticed, someone gave me a compliment the other day, and I've noticed, you know what, this seems to be working. I've actually put on some size, which is something I haven't done in a long time, some decent size. Now, it's nothing major. I notice it because I know my body, and someone else noticed it because he's into bodybuilding. But just switching it up like that. But this is a routine I would never have to do back in the day. Now, we're going to go back to the younger kids. Guys, you're taking all this pre-workout. Me and my friend, he owns a nutrition store. Even he was laughing at this stuff. You don't need all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If you don't have enough energy, if you're a punk and can't get yourself out of bed or get yourself motivated at the gym, take a pre-workout. All right? That shows one weakness right there. But the second thing I wanted to say is just lift weights. Forget all this fancy crap you see on YouTube. Forget all this heavy deadlifting, heavy squatting, heavy bench. Man, go in there and bang some real weights out. I see all these kids in the gym. All they want to do is squat, deadlift, and bench. I looked up 3 videos yesterday. So people are subscribed to Bradley Martin, Teron Beckham, and it was one other guy, Big Boy from the Strength Cartel. All 3 videos they upload that day, all deadlifts. Guys, if you really want a nice physique and really get in good shape, you got to leave that shit alone. You got to leave all that deadlifting crap alone. All right? I know you're probably like, what is he talking about? That's what they do. Nah, guys, you're missing the point. These dudes train with weights hard. That deadlifting, they're putting that content up there because that's what you want to see. You want to see them training and lifting heavy amounts of weight. You want to see that. But that's not how they're getting big arms. All right? A deadlift's a nice balance. But that's not how they really get swole. Back in the day, we didn't even do those exercises, man. We were all 20-inch arms, swole, even benching a lot of weight. But you didn't need, you didn't need all that. And like I said, I know it's not even the squatting and the benching as much as the deadlifting. But all these powerlifting exercises are things that these guys are focusing on in these videos because you want to see them. That is not how they are growing. That is not how they get big. And we're not talking about performance enhancement stuff and all that. No. Train. All right, back to what I was saying. Young kids, get in the gym, train the basics. That's it. That's all you need. You will grow, guaranteed. Don't worry about this pre-workout. Don't worry about your BCAAs. Don't worry about all that stuff, guys. Eat food and grow and train hard. All right, I see these kids deadlift. You know what they do? They'll deadlift, sit there for 10 minutes, put some more weight on deadlift. Oh, wow, that's impressive. You have 5 plates in the thing. And look at you. You look like nothing. You look at like that, absolutely nothing. All right, then you do another deadlift, sit down. Or if they're squatting, you squat, then they sit down for 15 minutes. Dude, take your shirt off and walk down the beach. All right, like I did when I was 18 years old, and people would come up to me wanting to talk to me. Like I was a bodybuilder, and I wasn't even a bodybuilder back when I was young. I was never a bodybuilder actually, but I had a physique. All right, and I still have a pretty decent physique, but it didn't come from just doing a 1 set and sitting around for the next half hour to try to max out a PR. That's that thing they call PR now. All right. Come on now. Really, guys? It's not about this strength. It's not about that size. They put these videos up because that's what you want to see. But that's not giving that physique where they take their shirt off and they walk down the beach and they look good. Now, if you just want to be a strong dude, hey, do it. But I'm sure a lot of guys out there want to look good as well. Have 6-pack, have rounded muscle bellies. So, as I said, guys, you're young. For the younger guys, not for the older guys, I already told you, older guys, you need a trainer. You need to talk to me at least. Even if you don't want me to train, you need to talk to me. Or really, if you know your body, then that's great. Do what I'm doing now. Just trying everything under the moon. And I'm trying things I've learned from younger guys. All right, I never did all that conditioning work, but it's worked for me. But for the younger guys, it's simple. Stop all the nonsense you see on TV and lift heavy weights until, let's say you're curling, until your arms stop. Till they can't move anymore. Until you just have to drop that weight. That's the only way you're going to grow. Especially at a young age. Now, older guys, like I said, man, it's still a mystery to me how to get myself to how to improve. But like I said, I just found something this week that's worked. And it's been 2 years in the making to find a routine that's going to work for older people. And I still have not perfected this. And this may just be for me. That's why I'm training other people. I've taken some other people under my wing. Because I want to make sure whatever I come up with, there's an idea behind it that's going to work for everybody. A principle that'll work for everybody that's older. Because I'm not worried about the young kids, because young kids is very simple. Stop acting stupid and watching this stuff on YouTube and taking all these stupid supplements. Eat some real food and you should easily grow. All right? Spend less time on YouTube. Maybe that's the thing. Spend less time playing Fortnite. But like I said, and switching right back to the older people, it's going to take some time. But just be patient with it. Figure it out. And like I said, eventually you're gonna find your groove. You're gonna find out what you need to do now, because it's not what you used to be able to do back in the day. It's not what I used to do. I'm actually trying to slow it down. I might even as much as I want to take a day off. I'm crazy in the gym. I got to work out twice a day, but I got to work today a long time. So I'm still gonna go twice today, but I'll probably take tomorrow off just because I'm gonna be working so hard today with my job, and then I've got to work out twice. But I realize I can't always push myself. But today, there's something specific I want to do. I want to make sure I'm not injured towards the end of the week. That's why I'm training heavier during the beginning of the week, because I have a wedding to go to. So if I train super heavy lighter now, heavier towards the end of the week, I don't want to be injured or hurting or kind of recovering during that wedding. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is just me putting stuff together. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, comment below. Thanks.